Star of India is a famous old boat, and they kept it here for historic purposes. I have to make a.
All right.
Well, I should be able to go straight through. Yeah. So you'll see. We'll drive by them, and they'll have like these black and white parties, so everybody gets dressed in black and white. There it is, Star of India. As a salsa promoter, I bought Oscar de Leon to this building here. City Hall.
San Diego City Hall.
So this is the famous convention center. And I know that in one of the Sylvester Stallone futuristic movies, they use this front end to indicate that it was a building in the future. Right, because if they have a baseball game here, there's 70,000 that come to this and 130,000 that come to that.
Yeah.
There's 200,000 people down in downtown. It's not going to work. And oh my God, can you believe they actually did not schedule it right? And that first year, San Diego, the downtown was shut down.
Wow. Yeah, how could you fuck that up, huh?
I'm like, how could they not know that this was going to...
So we're entering the Gaslamp area.
So this is definitely where your boys are going to be hanging.
Yep. For sure. Definitely coming there.
All kinds of happening. This is 4th Avenue. Oh no, 5th. So like 4th, 5th, and 6th, that's the heart of San Diego. The downtown, that is. And there's a cigar factory. That's the back end of the club. And look at the pizzas. See what I mean? By just turn around and be like,
Yeah.
I'm out the club and like, I need a pizza. This might be Sevilla. No. Let's see. All this, yeah. This, I could go on and on. This used to be a porno theater back in the day. They turned it into a...
Here's Ali. She been to the...
Because remember, this was a Navy town, right? So as a Navy town, this is the only happening spot, and so they had the adult... That was an adult theater.
Like Castro in city. Yep.
It's like the Castro District, yeah. The Castro area in San Fran. So that's what... So that's straight back in Hillcrest, and they got nice restaurants, and obviously they're very cultural.
Yeah.
Culture friendly, so they got a lot of nice shoulder to shoulder people during the Comic-Con. All these streets, there's just like, you can't tell from the outside because it just looked like a parking lot and a couple of little buildings here and there. But then when you walked inside, you were like, oh my God, and it was the most beautiful thing in San Diego. I can't believe I was here when they finished building Horton Plaza, and they're literally in the process of tearing it down. All the insides, they're turning it into a business park because no one goes inside because everybody's hanging out outside now. See, there's the back end of it. It's the garage. I think San Diego man, so they named it after him. And as you can see, it's under construction again because inside of there, that's an actual theater. But inside, it was a whole mall enclosed by these buildings that were camouflaging it on the outside. And they're redoing it because, they decided no one goes into the mall because everything's happening out here now. So, lots of little restaurants. I think there's a Hard Rock Cafe right up there. So, coming up, one of San Diego's most famous clubs used to be over there. It's called Cafe Sevilla. Oh, there's Royal India. That one's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
So this white building is where me and my comic book buddies used to be, and they just recently shut it down. There used to be a Hooters downstairs, and the artists used to live upstairs. But Cafe Sevilla was one of the hottest clubs in San Diego, and they literally moved it one street back into a bigger place. But all the Spaniards used to come here because, you know, the name is Sevilla, but it left a little bit to the imagination. But it's now, Sevilla is now considered the longest running. It used to be now it's called Flux.
Flux.
That's a really cute little old style hotel.
Yep. In Grand Plaza.
And they got a little community theater here.
Also theater, yep.
And we'll cross the bridge into Coronado. Again, famous convention center. And me and my comic boys will up. Across the bridge, Coronado. See some action.
Sir.
But yeah, when you bring your boys, this walking around checking out the noise, when the noise is happening, it's like, oh, there's plenty to see. It's like, what's happening here? What's happening there? And if it's a baseball night, this place is jammed. This is the stadium right here. And I just walked through the sign because I was like, I don't see any security. And dude, I walked like right through the middle of the actual ballpark. And I was like, I can't believe I'm in the middle of the San Diego ballpark. And I was like, holy shit. And I went and stood on the pitcher's mound. And I pantomimed 3 pitches. I sat there and then did the whole routine and then threw 3 pitches. So I can turn around and say to people, hey, I've thrown a pitch from the San Diego Padres mound. And the furthest lights you see include Mexico.
Alright.
And on the right is all the city.
San Diego. That's Mexico right there. Okay.
The furthest lights, the dimmest ones back there, that's Mexico. Yeah, well, we could see it in tomorrow during the daylight, and it will get a different perspective. This way you get to see the night one. Like I said, tomorrow night is we're pushing it because we're getting ready for takeoff. This is the route. The convention center is straight in front of us. Yeah, convention center is right over here, and the deal is that you see this.
So there's the Navy SEALs over there. See them training.
But I believe it's them.
There's them. Mexico right there.
Yep, that's Mexico.
Damn. Wow.
All the famous old-time Hollywood stars. This is where one of their favorite hangouts used to be before they went to the racetracks up north in Del Mar. And then,
Hey, how's it going? Hold on 1 second, let me just stop here.
I hit you back in like 3 hours.
No. Good, good. Can I get the spread? I think that's a shake.
What's it?
Can I get the spread?
How many?
Just 2. Then, could you just move my wallet and stuff too? Okay, okay.
Alright, thank you.